as we go into round one.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how this map fares for FLRK. They need to win in order to go to a map 3. We've got 4 assaults and 1 recon player for them. Looks like we've got 3 assaults, and Toth hasn't picked yet. But
Agil's come support.
Oh, you love to see it. I want to see it. I want to see this spree. I want to see those 777s, Agil.
Does he have super? Does he have it? Does he have it?
Does.
Yes.
He's not going. He's actually not going horseshoe with it. He's opting more for vision through garden, using that support vision to say, I don't think you're going to be cloaked. But there's no garden players from FLRK here. Ace getting that quick push. He's just like in their face. Almost. Well, not quite. You only like. But now it's a 4v2. Like the heavy aggression from FLRK absolutely paying off. They're already on the ghost. BK's stuck in the spawn.
It's going to be down to Agil here to push from a flank, I think. Going into pit right now. Nope, it's not the player.
He got startled by Devastator, not at the angle he expected from up above. So BK has got it. Oh, he does get that quick, important first kill.
Gets pushed back from Tori and picked off by Lamfada. It's a very difficult position to defend a cap from when you're, especially when you 1v4. But Agil, hopefully Agil isn't deterred from playing super again. He just needs to put it down that horseshoe lane.
Yeah, that hyper aggression from Ace there really just like completely blasted open the defenses of GB. They were all scrabbling to defend off for 1 player, and that just let the rest of FLRK get into position. Really interesting thing to see from them is they got the ghost like multiple times this match so far, and they get an idea where the player is, and then they immediately drop it and just swarm them instead of getting up-to-date info. So curious to see if they do that the remainder of the match. I'm throwing a grenade here in garden, but GB wisely not facing garden yet.
And for those asking, third map is Uptown. We may very well see it. BK and Putty getting the early picks there. Agil getting a third.
Yeah, this time it's the shoes on the other foot. FLRK got what they wanted the first round with that aggressive pickoffs, but now GB's the one who are saying, hey, you pushed into us, we get these free kills, we close out the round.
Agil's going to waltz his way through mid.
Oh, Lamp is so lit. And Agil's got the gun, like, he got through the scary part. As support, you hate pushing up through garden, but now you're right where you want to be. You're right outside kitchen, yep, gets the first.
Yeah, he can get that. He can get Lamfada easy. Oh, Lamfada might get the flank on him. Gets him.
Lamp does, but now he's going to have a hard time getting back into spawn. Yep, Marmo catches him out.
Okay, so even going into third round, some pretty intense rounds there. Good play from both sides.
Is basically exactly even. Like, you saw the first round, like, FLRK's game plan. If you manage to get like clear out a lane or clear out some players, you can absolutely roll over GB. Whereas GB's like, hey, as soon as we blunt your aggression, we're going to roll over you for the rest of the map because we've got more players.
Absolutely. And both teams sticking with the same composition here. I like it. Agil, again, choosing not to go horseshoe. Be interesting to see what he can do.
They gave Nice this ZRS as recon, but he's in the very back. It's not something you usually see from a recon player just holding an angle like an assault. Ace, though, doing work with that SRM in the base.
Gets that second kill. Ace showing, though, that underground is a crucial position to play as he gets the triple kill.
Can Ace get the ace? No, Devin
cannot. Him. Grenade goes out.
Oh, 4 kills from Ace that round.
4 kills. Okay, GB not expecting that underground player. If they've done their homework, that I've seen that teams do play that a lot.
Yeah, I think that this is just really showcasing how on Envoy that your defense is really fragile. Like, second round GB showed that if you hold, like, it just looks dominant. But if you lose even like 1-2 players, all of a sudden you've got players all over you. It's really difficult to defend at that point. Yeah.
And GB, yeah, Agil feeling that loss that round and has switched back to Assault.
Pre-nades out, but no luck. GB like holding back now, like players kind of holding hands in multiple locations, just saying, hey, we're going to stick to our strategy. You come to us, we get the kill, but we move on with our lives.
They have 2 in tunnel. They can push storage here.
Nice is slow walking up with that Supa, and he's got another player with him to distract, so just 2v1 Taka when he came out. Agil does get the trade, but immediately gets traded himself.
Putting Marimo in it's a defensive position, but at the same time, it's flankable, it's grenadable.
They also just got called out by multiple players, so they are
Yeah.
like they can't stop the scat. They literally can't. You can't. Don't kill the last player. Just don't kill them. Oh, people. Oh, they got the ghost cap. They got it.
On my
second,
screen, the
people
kill
overkilled
came
them too soon.
first.
Holy shit.
That
Guess
was
what you got now?
yeah. That's a lieutenant. As we go into round 5.
What's Ace gonna pick? This is absolutely a good weapon, like map for AA. This AA is disgusting on this map.
Yeah, and his forward aggressive play here is perfect for that weapon. They need
like-
to be. Say again?
Sorry, he gave it to the recon here, so we'll see where the recon decides to go with that. Definitely a fragile AA carrier, but can definitely do what they're hoping for, which is break open the map.
He's got to make use of it, capitalize on it. Instead, he's electing to hold an angle here. BK getting Ace, recognizing Ace's forward player to get that early pick.
Ace using a slow killing weapon there as well, so definitely losing the weapon fight there.
He'd be electing not to use the ghost just yet. Instead, they're using it as bait. Ooh, nice with her air here. To get a second.
FLRK did something really impressive there. Like Deva basically fed himself to BK just to get him out of position so that Nice could move up with that AA. And now Nice is going to town that he got through the scary part of the push.
Nice can get a 4th here if he just pushes up.
Tatha's in a very defensive position. Marimo's like kind of split, but Cadet is covering the ghost. Does get that hypercritical first pick and the second.
Wow.
It's a butt clencher for GB there. They had the round, and then all of a sudden they're 2v2, but they do get it back.
Yeah, Nice getting a lot of value out of that air there, but just held the pit a bit too long, so wasn't in position to trade out effectively. Very close round.
Yeah, BK does get that MX now. Very important pickup for him. GB as a whole is definitely a team that shines when they start getting MXs. So the more rounds you let them get now as FLRK, the harder it's going to be for you later. You really need to capitalize on this early lieutenant, early sergeant pickups for them.
And Ace is not well. It's unfortunate.
Well, he's playing like a madman considering. So FLRK do get the first pick off, so now it's GB on the back foot.
Lafard is contesting garden here from storage mid. They get the trade, gets the trade.
2 rounds in a row now where Devastator's played the role of the distraction monkey. I'm just saying like, ooh, I'm here, shoot me. And then this team trades him immediately. Very well played by him, even though he's dying.
Yeah.
Similarly, like Lamp just baited for hearts. Now, like Tatha was coming out to kill Lamp, but now like he's getting killed. So now, but BK is strong solo play, catching Ace as he pushes.
He can 1v3 them here from the positions that he's playing right now.
And FLRK are split. So if either of them gets taken out, then it's going to be a 2v1 situation, which you do not want to see. Similarly for GB, FLRK's on the ghost, so you can't really rotate around. You can't flank around here as a GB unless you're got huge balls.
Speaking of, I think people did spot BK rotating to museum, but he's going to tunnel.
Yeah, okay. Good pickup here if Lamp can cover him. He cannot. Lamp, you gotta drop that ghost. Or people lover. Oh!
That's one.
I was gonna say, if that Tachi wins the round, I will lose my goddamn mind. Marmal hanging on with a thread, 13 HP on him.
Yeah. Maybe a reminder to everyone watching that if you're the last person, you've got a ghost, you gotta drop it.
This is why I love tiebreakers though. First map. 5-5, 6-6, whatever it was. Now we're on Envoy 3-3. Both teams just like slugging each other each round, just winning by a hair's breadth. This is like peak NT.
I think Ace kept the air there. He did. He's pushing through Horseshoe. He's gone for that early aggression. Oh, Putty.
Gets shut down though. Let's have Lamp at least to trade him out. But Lamp
Devastator's
pushing
pushing
too quick.
storage.
BK in that same spot that he's been playing basically all game, so...
Yeah, Devastator can get the flank here. But Tough is there to close it. Nice.
Yeah, FLRK just kind of like disjointed pushes in multiple locations without any backup, just really shooting themselves in the foot this round.
Oop. People love it.
Yep.
Just almost getting picked off there in reception.
Problem is, the longer you wait here as people over without getting a kill or repositioning, the more they're just gonna move around you.
Yeah, and he cannot reposition here because they have that angle. Oh, he gets
1 HP. Edge is only 28. He's got a chance. He killed Agile. Nope, Agile's the one who takes him out.
Confident push there from Agile. They had to have had the HP call out. He knew it. All it needed was one shot.
Yeah, there's a world there where if he gets the drop on Agile, maybe he can swing the round, but a very tough hold would have been in store for him.
Ace sticking with it. I'm not sure if he's actually he got some initial value by giving it to the recon. He's doing it again. Yep. No. Indecision on the trade there. He's keeping the air, but he's not quite getting the value himself out of it.
I think it's just too good of a weapon to not pick up, but it does drastically change how you play, and maybe that's making him predictable.
Yeah.
Oh, Agile's the one actually pushing forward into Warehouse here, into the waiting arms of Devastator, and his team's not able to trade him out due to all the boxes in the way. Nice is ghost calling here in a very safe position, so...
Yeah, BK with an excellent position to hold here. Cubby Hole is a very, very easy position to defend from. Even though they are 2 men down, he can easily trade out here. Oh, it's just down to him now.
Arno is, like, in a panic. So, the scary thing is, if you let them get down Gridway or get down Horseshoe with the Ghost, there's no way you can stop them. So, very wisely pushing towards the Ghost here. Identifying that his only chance at the round is to get kills. And he's got 2 of them.
Ace has got to be shooting himself in the foot right now. Knocked him down to 11 HP, but the range there not quite playing in his favor. No way.
The fucking brains on Marimo, even though he takes people over down to 6 and then dies. The brain, like, FLRK thought he was going to be camping in spawn, so they all just started swarming the spawn, but he pushed out through their one opening he had, got 2 players, got to the Ghost, almost killed a 3rd player. Damn.
Yeah, I would have screamed if he got people over there. Not.
If he does, he can maybe tie out that round, right? Because 1v1, it's terrifying.
So, yeah. Full assault play here from GB. I like it. It's a map where assault is just very strong. Grenades coming out. Oh. Don't find the target.
From either team on the pre-name so far this game, it looks like. Lots of going back and forth, but everyone's just like wisely waiting him out.
Yeah. But here comes the damage out here. GB taking some serious hits. BK with a nade. Gets ace.
Now GB's successfully parried that aggression.
Yeah. Devastator
pushing forward a little too fast. Maybe a little too eager.
Ghost is in a dangerous position here for GB.
Agile! God, that almost got a double kill with the nade, but still picks him up. Now just Lamfada desperately trying to hold back, stem the tide.
He's got MX, he could easily do it.
All of them are half health or lower. So, and the thing is, they're trying to bait him out with the Ghost too, but he's just wisely holding in spawn.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to play into them though. Yeah, he's goes to the peak. Gets one. Somehow doesn't die.
The NT, you see the spray on the wall there from BK, how it like just directly went around where Lamp was. He's got 1 HP. Again, how does this man keep living with 1 HP?
They've got the ghost call out. They know he's on the balcony.
So they can definitely rubber band him back and forth and make him come to them. The only thing is that if he gets a drop on them, he can absolutely swing them. You have to be careful!
There's the wall bang.
Marmo, you may have 48, but that's like 2 MX shots. Like,
wait, he can cap.
He doesn't know that though, because if he goes for the Ghost right now, Lamp will just murder him.
Oh, he didn't see the shadow.
Yep. But do you hear that? Do you hear him moving around, Lamp? Oh, he does. Misses the first 2 shots. Reveals his
Gives
position.
himself aware.
Ties out though. Oh,
Gets
Lamp.
him anyway.
God.
And that got him lieutenant.
How do you do this? How do you take a 1v3, get a pick and be at 1 HP, get the second pick, and then somehow like I'm flabbergasted.
Round 10, 4-4, but Lampard there, like rotating, moving, stick and move, never be in one place. Used the ghost against them.
GB like have to be kicking themselves for that, but like just Lamp just showing incredible play and just unfortunate luck with the spray pattern of BK. Oh, quick pick, a ghost pickup here from FLRK. Surprised to see that from them. Almost gets naded for it too.
Like the second round in a row where they've done that. Or third round, rather.
Oh, Lamp gets a great nade. Great late nade in the round. Maybe using that ghost calls to actually get that.
If you're nice, you give that ghost to an assault and let them self-nade. Like, let them get that easy grenade out.
FLRK are asserting their presence in the garden. Doesn't pay off as Devastator pushes a little bit too fast alone, but...
Yeah, nice. Electing to stay back and just go for calls. Maybe a bit too far back here to get all of the calls, though.
Oh, Edge just ate a lot of damage from an AA all the way across the map. Top is trying to find him, but he already relocated.
Nice is pushing through storage.
Oh man, these players are like not playing static right now. Everyone's kind of looking for players right now. You love to see it. Now, maybe Nice going back for the ghost. He does. Ace picks off one more player, so there's just one player left. Tatha. He's in a great spot. He can pressure the ghost, but he's got to get out of the garden before he's killed.
Yeah.
FLRK coming in strong.
Yeah, if you're FLRK right now, you're like, okay, we're a round ahead. We need to win this next round. We have to win it.
I think that GB identified there that as soon as FLRK started pushing aggressively, they can't keep just doing the same static defenses. They actually need to go on the offensive. And it almost paid off for them, but just kind of tumbling down a little bit. I'll pause. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, well, now like, get a little bit of a breather for the teams, maybe. Chance for GB to kind of catch their breath, settle. Chance for FLRK to maybe cool off a little bit. Now that GB has Lieutenant themselves, do you think any of them will actually pick up the SRS or the AA?
No. Not at all. They're doing a lot of work with just MXs here, and I think that they should stick with that.
All right, we've got Assault Gaming, but the only non-Assault player is Tatha, picking up that MX because he's not quite to the Sergeant level yet.
Exactly, and that's a smart trait to go for here. Is a confident support player, should stick with it.
I think smokes can have a huge impact on this map depending on how they're placed. So, oh, Ace, the mid-air ladder AA. Now he's kind of hunting, and now GB have to kind of fall back.
Yeah, FLRK have Zed here, or at the very least contesting it. They're going to get a pick off from reception.
BK was behind the glass there. Wise early spot to do, but now that it's broken, he's got to reposition. Oh, GB
evening it out.
Get it, like waiting for those, like just very patient this round, and it's paying off.
Buddy there with the excellent reactions, spotted Ace as he was bunny hopping past, flicks for the headshot. David with a double kill.
Now it's a 2v2, and GB stuck out in the open, just leaving Tatha alone.
Yeah, and if he's not careful, he can get pushed from behind
he
here.
Can absolutely get a free kill here, though. Maybe two.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get a player before he gets around the corner. Oh
no.
They're just gonna. Are they gonna cap on him? I think they are. Yeah. Oh wait, they're not. Wait. What are you doing? Oh, people lover, what have you done? I thought he was already gonna be like at the cap zone, but he was just like hanging out with his teammate. I think he still might be able to cap, depending on how well Tatha's able to wiggle, but.
He's trying to wiggle. Does he wall run?
He's too fast. Maybe not the most impactful cap, but almost through the round there.
Yeah.
Now it's a early lead, 6-4 for FLRK. The GBs do still have like room to come back here on this map, but they've got to stop hemorrhaging players when they've got an advantage. Like getting caught out like once in each of these rounds has been their downfall.
Yeah, they really need to like react to Ace's aggressive push. It's going underground every time. They need to shut that down. PK did shut it down before. Needs to get back on that.
Yeah, and they're waiting for him too, but he's maybe identifying that and nading it himself. Yeah, and Putty takes that chance to come push it, knowing he's not gonna have his gun out. Agile getting a free pick, 2 free picks. This is
He can get a
GB's round.
third here. Yeah, he can get a 4th as well.
Agile angry, getting revenge for last round where he got killed by a man on the ladder with an AA. Let's go down here, but GB still have overwhelming numbers.
Lafada knows how to clutch this, but he doesn't quite have the HP for it, unfortunately. That's 3 MXs he's going up against. He gets 1.
This is the hardest cap to defend, though, because the 2 capstones are super split, so...
Grenade.
Oh,
Failed the grenade.
Counter grenade? No. He's definitely walking the tightrope. He's got to stay up in this upper section. Oh my god, that kill is lamp.
Ooh, proving that being a little bit too static and holding an angle like that can sometimes be a double-edged sword.
Marmo does get the trade, thank God for GB, but just Lamp showing that when he's alone, he's just like a terrifying. Like, you know where he is, but he just, you never know when he's going to peek you. He always peeks you when you least expect.
Right, let's see where Ace goes from this spawn. Is he going to push straight through kitchen? Yes, he is. How did GB react? Do they see it coming? He goes for the horseshoe push. Is there anybody there? There is not.
Oh, pre-nade from Buddy.
Yes, but they don't need anybody there. FLRK have the ghost though.
Alright, Devastator counter nades. 4-4 even sides. Nice, really likes that ghost spot.
Yeah, GB are only holding Z, but they're not contesting horseshoe here. Ace is going to push forward through it.
If he pushes forward, he's mincemeat. Oh, they let him out though. There was a player just here a moment ago watching it. He's already repositioned, so now he catches them out.
You've got to expect that.
Oh, you just got shot at, but you're going into his territory, Putty. You got balls there. The glass they're saving whoever that is in mid's life. Oh. Atha, though, in a very cheeky position, kills Devastator, but goes down to 6 HP as a result. Now it's just Toth at 6 HP who's got to try and pull the lamp here, and the AA just don't care.
Yeah. So GB got to realize here that horseshoe lane, if you're not watching it, it will catch you off guard.
They were doing such a good job of watching it too until the second Ace pushed. Like, there was a man watching it, that exit, just like, I swear, less than a second before, and then just somehow Ace's sixth sense knows when he leaves. Like, it's wild. I don't even know. But it's match point here, so GB, maybe you gotta switch something up. You've been getting some early picks, but just haven't been able to translate those into round wins for a little bit.
Yeah, if you're GB right now, you just go and go for that goal, push forward, and just grab it. Early damaging on Lamfada.
Lamph is basically got to play super scared for the rest of the round. He's already at 11. Putty getting that early pick on Ace is a very important pick. You know that AA is down.
Fred's coming out here over Ghost into Cubby Hall.
This is GB at their finest. They're getting singular kills, but more importantly, getting these players low so that eventually they just crumble. This is slow, methodical, like we're gonna take you apart NT at its best. So now Lamp is once again somehow the last man alive. Not for much longer, it looks like, as Putty takes his name.
So that was a clean round there from GB. FLRK got a... It's their match to win. We're still in match point scenario here.
But it's the last round. So, if you want to be a bitch, as FLRK, you could just camp. It's a valid strategy, it's a dirty strategy, but it's a valid strategy. If you tie this round, you win. Conversely, if you push and GB doesn't expect it, then, well, That could take you a quick win that way too, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they're gonna push. Ace has got an A. He's gonna
Who
push
gets an
pit.
opener? Are they
Going
waiting
Z
for him?
ladder.
Oh, he's not looking. Oh, BK gets taken on. That ladder AA gets the people every time. They just don't expect it to be accurate when it is.
Yeah, but they got the call out, and there's the trade.
If Agile wants it, he can grab that AA. I don't think he does though.
Nah.
So
The
now
stairs.
you see the camp set in. FLRK has identified. Okay, yep, it's 4v3. We've got the player advantage. If we tie, we win. So guess what? Now you've got to actually like try and push us.
Yep. And nice play for a very backward position there on Tori. Safe, but nadable.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for anybody to get some pickoffs when you're ghost calling them. You're not gonna really catch them by surprise. You're gonna just have to try and utilize stick like Agile does.
Yeah, they did drop the grenade just as Agile was pushing there, but Devastator gets the trade.
Marmo's trying to catch up to try and back up Totha here, as Totha's taken over Kitchen. This is
And
their time to break them open. Oh. Okay, this is a 1v1. You're a recon versus assault. Marmo, you've got to win the round. You've got to try and force him out.
A grenade into a rotation here. He's gonna hear him coming.
You just have to be shitting bricks as Marmo right now, because you have to go for the win, and you know that if he sees you once, you're dead.
Didn't hit it. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oof. So map 2 goes to FLRK. So we are seeing a third map, and it is Uptown, ladies and gentlemen.
So close. Like, if Marimo gets the first bullet there instead, then all of a sudden we go to sudden death for the second map in a row. God, this is like, I love this right now. It may be exactly seeing why these teams ended up tied in the first place is that they're extremely evenly